Despite confusion, the Yeti and Bigfoot are very different cryptids. Ancient tales of intriguing humanoid beings in isolated wildernesses have intrigued humans. Bigfoot and the Yeti are two of the most famous cryptids, grabbing imaginations worldwide. While similar, these animals came from different geographical and cultural backgrounds, and developed their own mythologies and popular culture influences. They are not the same creature. The Yeti, also known as the abominable snowman, is a prominent figure in Nepalese, Tibetan, and Himalayan folklore. The Yeti, a big ape-like creature with white or reddish-brown fur, lives in icy mountains over 14,000 feet. According to Sherpa and Tibetan legend, the Yeti walks erect, is 6 to 8 feet tall, and leaves snow footprints. One description of the monster includes its pointed head, robust body, and aggressive nature. North American folklore, particularly in the Pacific Northwest, refers to Bigfoot as Sasquatch. The creature is a gigantic bipedal hominid with dark brown or black fur, a noticeable brow ridge, and big feet, towering 7 to 9 feet tall. Bigfoot, unlike the Yeti, is quiet and secretive, interested but not violent. The creature is strong and has peculiar vocalizations. Historic records of both creatures date back centuries. Ancient Tibetan literature called the Yeti Migo, or wild man, and Himalayan culture has long included it. Sherpa guides have told stories of encounters, and early 20th century Everest expeditions brought the creature worldwide notice. The Pacific Northwest Native American tribes have long spoken about huge, hairy, human-like beings called Sasquatch and Semekwes. After the 1967 Patterson-Gimlin film, Bigfoot became popular in the 1950s. The similarities between these species are astounding. Both walk upright on 2 legs and are huge, powerful, ape-like. They leave just traces, strange sounds, and fleeting glimpses to prove their existence. Both creatures live in remote mountainous areas and are strong and resilient. People often confuse the Yeti and Bigfoot because both are legendary ape-like creatures that have captured human imagination, but they come from entirely different parts of the world. The Yeti, also known as the abominable snowman, is associated with the snow-covered Himalayan regions of Nepal, Tibet, and Bhutan. Bigfoot, or Sasquatch, is linked to the forests of North America, particularly the Pacific Northwest. The confusion stems partly from their similar descriptions as large humanoid creatures covered in hair. However, the Yeti is typically described as having white or reddish-brown fur to blend with its snowy habitat, while Bigfoot is usually depicted with dark brown or black fur to match the forest environment. Their reported behaviors and habitats also differ significantly. The Yeti is said to roam high-altitude mountain ranges above the tree line, leaving distinctive footprints in the snow. Bigfoot, conversely, is reported to inhabit dense forests at lower elevations, often near water sources and abundant wildlife. Popular culture has contributed to this confusion by sometimes portraying these creatures interchangeably, or mixing their characteristics in movies, books, and television shows. Additionally, both creatures have attracted similar attention from cryptozoologists and researchers, leading to parallel discussions about their possible existence. However, the two cryptids differ greatly. While Bigfoot is usually found in temperate forests, the Yeti is linked with high-altitude snowy regions. The Yeti is believed to be more violent and possessive, while Bigfoot is calm and avoidant. Bigfoot is darker and more human-like than the Yeti, which has lighter fur and a more primitive appearance. Cultural attitudes and worldviews greatly influence how societies perceive Bigfoot and Yeti sightings. Traditional Himalayan civilizations perceive the Yeti spiritually. Many Sherpas believe the creature is a mountain guardian spirit, according to Buddhist and animist beliefs. Monasteries even claim to have sacred Yeti relics. Locals view signs and occurrences as mystical or supernatural due to these spiritual links. Native American Bigfoot views range greatly from Western ones. Many indigenous groups believe Sasquatch may travel between worlds. Some legends call these beings clan ancestors or forest guardians, not just undiscovered animals. The Sains of British Columbia consider Sasquatch, Sasets, a culturally important supernatural figure. Western science, motivated by empiricism and materialism, examines both organisms from a zoological perspective, seeking physical evidence and biological answers. This leads to interpretations that emphasize finding undiscovered primate species through footprints, pictures, or DNA. Many spiritual aspects are lost. Stories have played a significant role in the global dissemination of Bigfoot and Yeti myths, both through traditional and modern media channels. Both creatures originated in oral storytelling. Yeti stories in Himalayan cultures taught reverence for nature and sacred sites. Each generation of monks and villagers brought more depth and significance to their encounter stories. Many of these myths stressed the creature's mountain guardianship and the penalties of violating its area. Native American Bigfoot stories frequently explored the relationship between humans and nature. Sasquatch typically taught environmental care and wilderness appreciation in these myths. Many tribes revered storytelling, adding weight to their narratives. Multimedia storytelling has transformed the stories of these creatures. In the 20th century, newspapers were vital, with sensational headlines and dramatic recreations of events reaching huge audiences. The 1967 Patterson-Gimlin film shaped Bigfoot perceptions. Social media, podcasts, and internet forums have brought first-hand reports of both species to the masses. New folklore groups on these platforms discuss, debate, and evolve stories in real time, integrating traditional and modern narrative aspects. Entertainment sector storytelling has affected public image, frequently diverging from traditional narratives for more dramatic or commercial appeal. Retellings have made these animals more accessible worldwide, but they have also diluted their cultural value. In industrialized nations, popular media frequently portrays the tension between spiritual and scientific interpretations, often exaggerating the mystery or promise of these creatures as undiscovered species. Different societies report, examine, and understand sightings differently due to this cultural barrier. Both species have shaped popular culture. The Yeti has appeared in much literature, movies, and TV series as a terrifying monster in adventure fiction. It symbolizes the Himalayas' wild and mysterious nature. From documentaries to comedies, Bigfoot has appeared in popular media. The creature, a classic of American legend, has inspired numerous television productions and tourism destinations. Bigfoot and the Yeti are possibly mythological humanoid entities with different cultural origins, reported habits, and physical descriptions. These creatures, real or mythological, embody humanity's obsession with the unknown and our complex relationship with nature. Their popularity in popular culture implies that they are vital to our cultural narrative and imagination, regardless of their physical existence.